AI Business Brief for May 20th, 2026. Google's I/O 2026 delivered Gemini 3. 5 Flash, 4x faster, 3x the price. Gemini Spark Personal AI, agent that runs 24/7 in your Gmail and workspace, and a web-based Android app builder that lets anyone ship apps in minutes. OpenAI opened a Singapore applied AI lab with 200+ engineers as part of a $300 National AI Strategy partnership. Here's the full breakdown of today's top AI stories for your business. AI Business Brief, May 20, 2026. Next section, Lead Story. Google's I/O 2026 reshaped its entire AI strategy around agents, not chatbots. The centerpiece is Gemini 3. 5 Flash, a new model that's 4 times faster than frontier models and designed specifically for autonomous agents that can code, research, and build for hours with minimal oversight. Google demonstrated agents spawning parallel subtasks to build an entire operating system from scratch inside Anagravity, its agentic development platform. This matters because it signals a fundamental shift in how AI products are sold. Google is betting businesses want AI that does work, not AI that answers questions. Gemini 3. 5 Flash is now the default model powering the Gemini app, AI mode in search, and all agentic products. It's rolling out to billions of users today despite a 3 times price increase over previous Flash models, $1.50/M input, $9/M output. The implicit message, speed and autonomy are worth the premium. For small businesses, this is a forcing function. If you've been treating AI as a novelty chatbot, that window is closing. The companies building workflows where AI agents handle multi-step tasks, research, drafting, scheduling, data analysis will pull ahead. The ones still manually copying and pasting between tools will fall further behind. Google's betting you'll pay more for models that can actually finish work while you sleep. Google releases Gemini 3, 5 Flash. Next section, Tools and Launches. Gemini Spark. Google's 24/7 AI agent. Google announced Gemini Spark, a personal AI agent that runs continuously in the cloud and integrates directly with Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and third-party apps. Canva, OpenTable, Instacart, Spotify, Expedia. You can email it directly, and it handles long-running tasks like scanning credit card statements for hidden subscriptions, generating study guides that update automatically, or drafting status reports by pulling facts from emails and docs. It's in beta now, rolling out to Google AI Ultra subscribers next week. The hook, it keeps working even when you close your laptop. If you run a service business and miss customer emails overnight, Spark can monitor your inbox and flag urgent requests. Just know you're giving Google and any connected third-party apps deeper access to your workspace data than ever before. Gemini Spark announcement, Gemini app updates. Google AI Studio. Build Android apps in minutes. Google AI Studio now lets you build native Android apps by describing what you want in plain English. It's vibe coding for mobile. You type habit tracker that uses my phone's camera to log meals, preview it in an embedded Android emulator, and install it on your phone via USB. The catch? It's focused on personal utility apps, hardware-enabled experiences, GPS, Bluetooth, NFC, and AI-powered tools. Publishing to Google Play still requires meeting all quality and review standards, so this isn't a shortcut to the App Store. But if you need a quick prototype or internal tool for your team, it's now a 10-minute job instead of a 10-week job. Free to use, but apps are for personal use or internal testing until Google adds family sharing. Google AI Studio for Android apps. The Verge coverage. Google Pics, AI design app for Workspace. Google launched Pics, an AI-powered design app built into Google Workspace. You prompt it, create a birthday party invitation for a 7-year-old dinosaur theme, and it generates editable graphics using Nano Banana 2. Unlike most AI image tools, Pics makes every element adjustable. You can click on the time listed on an invitation and type a new one manually, or leave a comment like "Make the dinosaur purple," and the AI updates it. It's Canva built on Gemini, with Google Docs-style collaboration baked in. Rolling out to Google AI Ultra subscribers this summer. If you're a solo business owner designing your own social media posts or flyers, this could replace a $13/month Canva subscription. Google Pics announcement. Google Search AI agents. Background monitoring. Google is adding AI information agents to search that monitor topics 24/7 and notify you of updates. Think Google Alerts, but smarter. You tell it, keep me updated on movie tickets for The Mandalorian and Grogu near me, and it watches for relevant info, then sends a push notification when something matches. Use cases: tracking flight prices, monitoring competitors, following industry news, watching for job postings. Rolling out this summer to Google AI Pro and Ultra subscribers, $20.40/month. If you're manually checking the same sites every day for updates, This automates that. AI information agents in search redesign. Android CLI 1.0 for AI agents. Google released a stable 1.0 version of Android CLI, a command line interface that lets AI agents, Claude Code, Codex, OpenAI, Google and Gravity, tap into Android Studio's specialized knowledge when building Android apps. If you're using AI to build software, this makes Android development more accessible without manually hunting through Android documentation. Free, available now. Android CLI for agentic coding. Next section, Business Playbook. Process automation. When to use AI. Zapier published a practical guide on when to use intelligent automation, AI that interprets, summarizes, categorizes versus plain workflow automation, trigger action chains. Key insight: use AI when work involves judgment but not enough to justify manual review every time. Examples: summarizing meeting notes, classifying support tickets by urgency, scoring leads, sorting unstructured data. Use plain automation for deterministic tasks like creating invoices when payments clear or adding leads to a CRM, customer relationship management. Most small businesses are still stuck on manual work that could be automated without any AI. Start there before layering in intelligence. Process automation guide. AI governance kills AI pilots. Zapier's head of AI explains why AI transformation stalls. Teams run successful pilots, then can't scale them because there's no governance framework. The pilot works in isolation, but dies when it needs to connect to production systems, handle credentials, pass compliance reviews, or integrate with 12 other tools. The fix: decide upfront which AI vendors are approved, how credentials are managed, OAuth never hard-coded, and what data AI can access. Document how AI decisions are made. Set this before launching pilots, not after. Otherwise, you're rebuilding everything at scale. AI governance and transformation. Accounts payable automation ROI, return on investment. Small business trends covered the measurable benefits of AP automation. 80% reduction in processing costs per invoice, faster payment cycles that capture early payment discounts. 79% of companies miss these because of manual processes, and fraud detection through automated anomaly monitoring. If you're still manually entering invoices, routing for approval via email, and cutting checks, you're leaving money on the table. Tools mentioned: invoice automation software that integrates with ERP, enterprise resource planning, systems for validation. Expected payback: 6-12 months. AP automation benefits. Next section, pricing and access. Watch. Gemini 3.5 flash price increase. Gemini 3.5 flash is 3 times the price of Gemini 3 flash preview and 6 times the price of Gemini 3.1 flashlight. Input is now $1.50/million tokens. Output is $9/million. That's approaching Gemini 3.1 Pro pricing, $2/$12. Running artificial analysis's benchmark costs $1,551 for 3.5 flash high versus $278 for 3 flash preview. Reasoning: this fits a trend. GPT-5.5 was 2 times the price of GPT-5.4. Claude Opus 4.7 is 1.46 times the price of 4.6. All 3 labs are testing price tolerance. If you're using flash models for high-volume tasks, expect your bill to jump. Google is rolling it out as the default for free consumer products, which suggests they believe the speed and quality justify the cost. Gemini pricing analysis. Google AI Ultra subscription access. Google is gating several new features behind AI Ultra subscriptions. Gemini Spark, Daily Brief, Picks, this summer. AI information agents in search, this summer. AI Ultra is estimated at $30.40/month based on previous Google AI pricing. If you're a heavy Gemini user, you'll need Ultra to access the most useful business features. Free users get access to Gemini 3.5 flash in the app and search, but not the agent or proactive monitoring features. Next section, industry moves. OpenAI launches Singapore Applied AI Lab. OpenAI announced a $300 partnership with Singapore's government to support the country's national AI strategy. The centerpiece is OpenAI's first applied AI lab outside the US, creating 200+ Singapore-based technical roles, forward-deployed engineers, over the next few years. The lab will work on AI mission priorities: public service, finance, healthcare, digital infrastructure. This is OpenAI making a major bet on international expansion and embedding engineers directly with large organizations to deploy frontier models. For businesses, it signals where enterprise AI is heading: not self-service APIs, but dedicated engineers helping you integrate models into your hardest problems. OpenAI for Singapore. Google vs. Anthropic on security models. Google announced it's opening external testing for CodeMender, an AI agent for code security that flags and fixes vulnerabilities. It's Google's answer to Anthropic's Claude Mythos preview, the model so powerful Anthropic initially withheld public release. Google CEO Sundar Pichai said Mythos showed there's value for large models in security use cases, and it's something we are capable of doing as well. Google is already in discussions with governments and enterprises about using CodeMender to audit systems. Translation: AI labs see cybersecurity audits as a major revenue driver ahead of potential IPOs. If you manage critical infrastructure or handle sensitive data, expect sales pitches for security audits powered by frontier models. Google Code, Mender, and Mythos competition. Content provenance. OpenAI and Google collaborate. OpenAI announced it's adding Google DeepMind's SynthID watermarking to all images generated through ChatGPT, Codex, and the OpenAI API, starting now. SynthID is an invisible watermark that survives transformations like screenshots and resizing, where metadata-based C2PA provenance often breaks. OpenAI also became a C2PA conforming generator product, meaning provenance information attached to OpenAI content can be read and preserved by platforms. They're previewing a public verification tool to check if images came from OpenAI. This is an industry-wide push to help people verify AI-generated content. For businesses creating AI visuals, this means better transparency, but also more scrutiny. If you're passing off AI-generated images as human-made in marketing materials, watermarking will make that harder to hide. OpenAI content provenance. Education for Countries expands. OpenAI's Education for Countries program added Singapore and published early results from the first cohort. Estonia, Greece, Italy, Slovakia, Trinidad and Tobago, Kazakhstan, UAE, Jordan. Estonia deployed ChatGPT Edu to 20,000 students and 4,600 teachers, with Stanford and University of Tartu measuring real-world learning impact. OpenAI is positioning this as government-led research partnerships to build evidence on safe, effective AI use in education. For businesses in the education sector, this is the playbook: localized tools, teacher training, compliance-first deployment, and measurement frameworks. Education for Countries update. Next section, quick wins. Automate your status reports. If you're manually writing weekly status updates to your manager or clients, use Gemini Spark or ChatGPT to pull facts from your emails and calendar, then draft the update automatically. Set it to run every Friday at 4 p.m. You save 30 minutes a week. Replace one manual check with an AI agent. Pick one thing you check manually every day: competitor pricing, news about a specific topic, job postings in your area. Use Google's AI information agents, rolling out this summer, or set up a ChatGPT custom GPT that monitors it for you. You'll get push notifications instead of wasting time on repetitive searches. Test process automation on invoicing. If you're still manually entering invoice data, try an AP automation tool with a free tier, mentioned in the Zapier guide. Most reduce processing time from days to hours. If you process 50+ invoices a month, the ROI is immediate. Next section, Outlook. Google's I/O made it clear. The AI product wars are shifting from better chatbot to agent that finishes work autonomously. OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google are all racing to build tools that handle multi-step tasks, integrate deeply with your data, and run in the background. The price increases across all three labs: GPT-5, 5, Claude Opus 4, 7, Gemini 3, 5 Flash, suggest their confident businesses will pay more for capable agents. Watch for two things this week. 1. How enterprises react to the privacy implications of always-on agents with deep workspace access, Gemini Spark, ChatGPT agents, and 2. Whether smaller AI labs like Mistral, Cohere, or open-source projects can offer cheaper agent alternatives. The race is on, and the winner will be whoever can make autonomous work feel trustworthy, not creepy. That concludes today's AI Business Brief from Carolina Clear Tech. Stay smart, stay ahead.